All right, everybody, welcome back to Zach's Almanac. I'm Zach, sitting beside Dillon once again. I did the solo boxing episode that ended up being a huge success. He's going to be on the boxing episodes. He was unfortunately at work. And it was super last minute, so it was not his fault at all. It was more of me wanting to actually get an episode done, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go do it. And it ended up paying off, so... This episode, we're going to be doing draft night for the NFL. Our predictions on the first round picks. I posted on our Instagram at Zach's Almanac for you guys to give us questions to answer. We'll also be doing that. And we're just going to cover some other sports topics that we feel like covering. So grab your snacks, grab your blunts, grab your beers, and get ready for another episode of Zach's Almanac. Before we get into things, this episode is sponsored by Riz Pharma, www.rizpharma.com, RIZZPHARMA, where you can get all your prescription medications at a one-time cost monthly. You can go to rizpharma.com and also browse their website for the things they offer. I know they offer diabetes medicine. Stuff like that is super unaffordable, especially in today's market when your money is going to other places like bills. Go to Riz Pharma and put hashtag GetRiz to be taken care of. Dillon, who do you think wins this draft team-wise?
I think if the Bears make the right picks, and they could even trade down with that 9. I don't know if they will, depending on who is available at 9. But I think them and possibly Minnesota, if they could trade up and get J.J. McCarthy as their new quarterback, I think he's the right quarterback for Minnesota. So I think they can make some noise with those picks they got.
I think the sleeper is Michael Penix in a quarterback position.
Yeah, I think he can definitely go in the first round for sure.
I seen Johnny Manziel talk about it and then break down his talent. And I mean, obviously Johnny Manziel knows what a quarterback should look like, and people could say, whatever, his career in the NFL was short-lived. But, yeah, he's a good ball player. Michael Penix's age does bother me in the past knee surgeries, but I do think if the team is in a win-now situation and they're looking for a solid backup, just in case, he's that guy. So why not grab him, especially if you're not in super need of another position player?
Yeah, and also some big news with Atlanta tampering with Kirk Cousins. They may have to give up a first-round pick next year. That's pretty big.
Captain Kirk. Oh, my God. Imagine losing a pick over Kirk Cousins, too. Like, I could see if you're losing it over, like, a Justin Jefferson type of player, but Kirk Cousins, bro. Talking about not primetime Kirk Cousins.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah, no. He's not like that. That's the problem. Kirk Cousins is not like that and does not show up in big moments at all. We're going to go list by list, and I'm going to read the first pick. Or actually, I'll let Dillon do the honors of reading the Chicago Bears selection in the NFL draft.
With the number 1 pick, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, USC.
I love it. I do. I truly love it. I'm hoping the Bears fans can get what they're looking for out of Caleb Williams. I think he has the talent to do so. He's also got the pieces around him to excel in the quarterback position. The Bears are starting to begin to build, and that's important. They realize that, we have to get people in order for our quarterback to succeed, and that was trouble for Mitch Trubisky and Justin Fields. I wish Justin Fields nothing but the best, but yeah. That's it for that pick. I know I'm going to read the second pick. Washington Commanders. With the second pick in the NFL draft, the Washington Commanders take
Drake May,
Jaden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy. I think they take Jaden Daniels. But things can get weird. I'm not saying it's impossible that J.J. McCarthy gets drafted by the Commanders. But I'm taking Jaden Daniels. With pick 3.
With pick 3, the New England Patriots select. I'm thinking they're going to take Drake May. I think, in my opinion, I think Drake May goes to Washington and Jaden Daniels goes to New England.
I like that. I do like that. Drake May, though? I don't know, dude. Something about North Carolina quarterbacks after seeing what Trubisky did is kind of scary. But I'm going to do pick 4. Here we go. With the 4th pick in the NFL draft, the Arizona Cardinals have traded their 4th pick to the Chicago Bears for this year's 9th round and a 2nd round in the 2025 draft. The Bears will select Marvin Harrison Jr. out of Ohio State. What do you think?
I don't hate it, but I don't think that's the route they will take.
Oh, my God, he's so good, though.
He is.
Maserati Marv. Love hearing that. College Saturdays, just fucking, dude is a beast. I think you don't over commit on him, though. You don't want to ruin your future by giving too much up. I think a 2nd round next year and your 8th pick or 9th pick, whatever it is this year, is fair enough. Especially for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. The Cardinals might do it just out of the fact that they're already in the hot seat, do the league a favor and already trade back on their own behalf and kind of implement their own punishment maybe. Who knows? But Dillon's going to read you the 5th pick.
With the 5th pick in the NFL draft, I got Minnesota trading up with Los Angeles and taking J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, Michigan.
Meeting up with old Coach Jim Harbaugh, don't you say?
They're trading it to Minnesota.
You don't think they're going to take J.J.?
No. Why would they? They got Justin Herbert.
I think they're going to trade Herbert.
I don't think that, but
that's why there's 2 people on the show. With the 6th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Malik Neighbors, LSU wide receiver.
Yeah, I don't mind that pick. I like that pick. Yeah, with the 7th pick, this is the one guy's name I cannot say from Penn State, the offensive lineman, the offensive tackle.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You're going to... No. Joe Alt from Notre Dame's going 7th. You can't be a Notre...
Ola Fashionow.
This fucking guy.
Hey, I love Notre Dame, but...
If you watch Notre Dame football, you know Joe Alt is that guy.
He is that guy, but I don't think that's the direction Tennessee is going.
Well, if Joe Alt falls back far enough, I'm just saying...
In my opinion, I think if Joe Alt's available at 9, the Bears take him.
Fair enough. With the 8th pick in the NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Dallas Turner out of Alabama.
With the 9th pick, which was traded to Arizona in this mock draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Washington.
It's not a bad pick. See, this is where it gets interesting for me is like, what team needs what? Do the Jets need a wide receiver with Rodgers, or are they thinking offensive line? I don't know. In my opinion, what I have listed is Brock Bowers, tight end out of Georgia. I think that the Jets are going to surprise people and don't want to let him fall back too far. Do-it-all player. He could block what they're also looking for. So if you can get a person that can block and run routes and be a target for Aaron Rodgers, why not do both?
With the 11th pick, which was traded to the Los Angeles Chargers, I got the Chargers taking Quinion Mitchell from Toledo, cornerback.
It's not a bad pick. With the 12th pick in the NFL draft, the Philadelphia Eagles, who are known for getting good offensive linemen.
They're going to trade up.
They're going to trade up? What do you have?
12's Denver, bro.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I'm off. I'm off on my list. Denver. Let me see what I got on Denver's list. That's my fault. Well, I mean, honestly, would Denver get Zach Wilson today? Or was that yesterday?
Yesterday they got Zach Wilson.
With the 12th pick in the NFL draft, the Denver Broncos select Joe Alt, Notre Dame.
With the 13th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Michael Penix Jr., quarterback, Washington.
Not a bad pick at all, especially for the Raiders. They got Michael Mayer, DeAndre Hopkins, solid defense. Like I said, I brought it up in a past episode. They're there. Michael Penix, like I said, joining a possible winning team. That's that team. With the 14th pick in the NFL draft, the New Orleans Saints select Troy Fotanu, or whatever he's. Yeah, Fotanu. Troy Fotanu.
With the 15th pick, I'll let Zach take this one since he's a Colts fan.
Ooh, I am wearing Colts blue. I think we overpaid for Michael Pittman, so I think they're kind of looking off a wide receiver position in my head. Who I want them to take is not who they're going to take, so I don't even want to say because it just pissed me off. I think they're going to take my bad. I'm blanking. Byron Murphy, defensive tackle out of Texas. Getting some extra heads on that defensive line, important right now.
With the 16th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, Seattle Seahawks select Terrion Arnold, cornerback from Alabama.
With the 17th pick in the NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Quinion Mitchell, cornerback.
I already have him drafted.
Fuck. This is hard. Well, Jacksonville. I mean, dude, honestly, they got rid of Calvin Ridley.
Yep.
So, I mean, wide receiver, what's best available?
Brian Thomas.
Yeah, Brian Thomas. Jacksonville will take Brian Thomas.
With the 18th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, Cincinnati Bengals select Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle, Oklahoma.
God, it's so hard. The LA Rams. Dude. I'm going to go Chop Robinson, edge rusher, Penn State.
With the 20th pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Graham Barton, Duke linebacker.
I think I have to order this guy's jersey. If you know, you know. Cooper DeJean, cornerback, Iowa. Yes, he's white.
Yes, going to be the first white cornerback in a long, long time in the NFL.
He's going to South Beach.
With the 22nd pick in this year's draft, I got Philadelphia selecting Amarius Mims, junior offensive tackle from Georgia.
Did you take Burton already from Duke?
Yep.
Okay. 23. Jared Verse, Florida State edge rusher.
With the 24th pick in the NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Kool-Aid McKinstry, Alabama cornerback, just because of the name. Yeah, I think he's a solid ball player.
With the 25th pick in the NFL draft, the Green Bay Packers select Leatu, or Leatu, or whatever, how you say his name. I also think that Green Bay could possibly get Nate Wiggins from Clemson, just saying, depending on what they're looking for.
With the 26th pick, Tampa Bay selects Adonai Mitchell, wide receiver, Texas.
With the 27th pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Xavier Worthy, Texas.
With the 28th pick, the Buffalo Bills select Jazon Newton, defensive tackle, Illinois.
Um, 29th pick, Detroit Lions. Jazon Newton, Illinois, defensive tackle.
I just drafted him.
Fuck. God, dude. Should have really planned this out. Give me Ennis Rackenstraw Jr., Missouri cornerback.
With the 30th pick in the NFL draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Jackson Powers Johnson, inside linebacker from Oregon.
It's not a bad pick. With the 31st pick in the NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Kamari Lassiter, cornerback, Georgia.
With the 32nd pick in the NFL draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Ladd McConkey, wide receiver, Georgia.
Not bad. Getting into the questions you guys asked us on Instagram. I'm going to pull those up right now. Who is the next GOAT of the NBA? In my opinion, if you're looking at it right now, it's got to be Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree. Luka Doncic is the best player in the game, in my opinion, at this moment.
Who wins, McGregor or Chandler? I think Chandler's going to win just off the basis that Connor hasn't fought in so long, man, and Michael Chandler's already a beast in itself. I would have liked to see Connor come back and fight Nate Diaz and do a prize fight and actually have like an even matchup. I think Chandler just overpowers him.
Yeah, I'd love to see Conor McGregor knock him out, but I think Chandler takes the victory.
Who's Ryan Garcia going to fight next? This is a very good question, and it's a question that nobody really knows. He's going to be all over the place, and he is the A side. Not just by pay-per-view draw now, but actual talent to the public eye. So I think he could do what he wants. I think the smart thing he can do is go fight Gervonta Davis at the catch weight of 143 and make $200 million. If the Bucks lose versus Pacers, is the season a failure even though Giannis is hurt?
I think it is. They really need a championship with that coaching change in the middle of the year. I think Giannis will want to leave if they don't do anything big because they change coaches and they still can't do anything.
And they went and got Dame.
Yeah, and they got Damian Lillard. There's no way they shouldn't be in the finals.
Especially Dame came close to winning playoff series on his own, and he's got a better team. And
especially with Boston, they just lost a game to Miami. Who knows?
Are Bears contenders if they draft that one QB, Caleb Williams?
I think they were contenders without drafting him. So with them drafting him, I think he's the quarterback that could throw the ball down the field, which Justin Fields lacked. And I think that can give them the step to win 11, 12 games this year.
I think that in a NFC North that's kind of mediocre, I think the Bears can make a push to win the division. I don't know how far they go in the playoffs. Unbiased here. I'm not a Bears fan. I'm a Colts fan. They're a lot better than us, and I think that they could win the North, and I think they may be able to pull out one playoff game. That's that. Who knows, though? Nuggets winning NBA this season, question mark?
I think the Nuggets can win. I just think, depending on their matchups, I don't know. I just find Boston very bad in the playoffs. If Jimmy Butler could come back and they could make a run, if they could beat Boston and Jimmy comes back, I think they could face the Nuggets again in the finals.
We'll see. I think that the Nuggets are the best team, but that doesn't mean much. All it takes is an ankle to go out, knee to go out, and I'm not wishing that. I'll knock on wood, but it's seriously how it is, and they don't have much depth. Tank versus Frank fight. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think Tank wins this fight. I'm not going to give you an exact result yet. I'm going to do a separate episode for that, but I do have Tank winning that fight. Who will be the Nuggets' toughest test? I think that if they align with the Clippers, that will be their test because the Clippers have depth. They're fast. They're athletic. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the Clippers and the Mavericks will be their best
whoever wins
opponent.
that series.
Yeah, whoever wins that series. And that would have to be in the finals, in the Western Conference Finals.
Should the NBA ban the Jokic brother who hit the fan in the stands? No.
No, but he definitely needs to be courtside and needs to be spread off.
I was going to say, he shouldn't even...
He shouldn't be in the stands. He should be on the court.
It's no excuse, though, but at the same time, it's like, why is he even... Just put the people where they're supposed to be, especially when you know who they